CNN News 18 exclusive. Some news coming in from Pakistan. We are understanding the Pakistan government is mulling to file a judicial reference against the Chief Justice of Pakistan. We're picking up all these details courtesy our investigations editor Manoj Gupta, where we're understanding Pakistan Supreme Court had ordered to hold elections in Punjab province on the 14th of May. But the question still remains if the polls will be held on the announced date or not. If the government is not releasing funds by the 10th of April, then the court may initiate contempt of court proceedings against the current Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and his entire cabinet. Abhishek Jha now joining us on the broadcast. Abhishek Jha, so we are understanding that Pakistan government is mulling to file a judicial reference against the Chief Justice of Pakistan. What does this mean for the current government?
So it actually entails a lot of more, drama, political and legal drama, because we know that incumbent government of Shehbaz Sharif, which was trying to bring in some so-called judicial reform, has not gone down well with opposition parties as well as Supreme Court as well. In fact, Supreme Court has restored in the recent judgment, restored the decision of Election Commission of Pakistan to hold elections in Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And that is yet again is being seen as a victory for Imran Khan and his people. But
we seem to be losing that connection with Abhishek. We'll just try and get him back. But as we pointed out, the Pakistan government is mulling to file a judicial reference against the Chief Justice of Pakistan. Now, you would remember that just last week, the Pakistan Supreme Court, in fact, had ordered to hold the elections in the Punjab province on the 14th of May. But the larger question now really is if the polls, in fact, will be held on that specific announced date or not. And the reason that we're saying this is because if the government is not releasing funds by the 10th of April, then the court can actually, in its power, initiate contempt of court proceedings against the current Prime Minister. Abhishek Jha is now back with us. Abhishek, please go ahead.
So we were talking about how the judicial dilution was not being seen as a positive sign of development in Pakistan. Shehbaz Sharif was being challenged by PTI. And the decision that the Supreme Court of Pakistan has given to restore the election date of Legislative Assembly of Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is also being seen in that light. Now the PDM leaders have decided to submit references against Chief Justice of Pakistan and two other Supreme Court judges, including CGP Umar Ata Bandial and Justice Munib Akhtar and Justice Lizaul Hassan in Supreme Judicial Council, the three-member bench which nullified the Election Commission of Pakistan's decision to postpone Punjab election. Pakistan Election Commission has postponed to October, when the entire nation would have gone to a general election poll for the General Assembly and for other state legislative assembly as well. So these decisions are in a way creating some sort of rift in Pakistan's government and the current judiciary system that is very much working in Pakistan.
Abhishek, what we're also understanding is that the PDM actually wants the parliament to ratify cabinet rejection. We're also understanding a lot of PDM leaders are in fact huddled up in Islamabad. They're slamming the government failure to comply with the Supreme Court orders. What's the plan as far as the PDM is concerned?
Of course, Ridhima, it looks like the plan is to get the resolution passed by some majority in parliament that will probably supersede the decision taken by the Supreme Court. But of course, it will have some constitutional crisis created because, of course, these resolutions will be challenged in Supreme Court, and then probably the interpretation of Pakistan's constitution will happen, and then the courts will take a call whether the parliament can take a decision to nullify the Supreme Court judgment. So in overall scenario, it is a very fluid situation that we are witnessing in Pakistan, where the tussle between the government and the judiciary is moving in the direction of a constitutional crisis we are going to see in the coming days.
Abhishek, we'll leave the conversation there. Thanks a lot for getting us all those details. Shifting our focus to some other breaking developments also coming in.